Hello, my name is Claire and I am the Artistic Director of Topsy Turvy Theatre, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about how we use Makaton signing in our theatre work. So, what is Makaton? Makaton is a communication programme that uses signs and symbols to aid communication. Makaton can help people who are struggling with the spoken word. It can also be helpful to people who have trouble hearing or focusing. It can also be really good for children who haven't yet learned how to speak so that they can communicate with people. Makaton is different to BSL. That's because BSL is often only used in the deaf community. Here at Topsy Turvy Theatre, we are a Makaton friendly organisation. We're using Makaton signing in all of our productions to aid our communication. As actors, we can often be very expressive with our gestures. We've started using Makaton to really focus on the words we are choosing to speak. It slows us down as we are performing, and it helps us communicate with a wider variety of audiences. We applied for a Culture for Everyone grant from Wakefield Council. The funds helped us continue our work in creating accessible theatre with the use of Makaton. It also helped us maintain our Makaton friendly status by providing training opportunities for new freelancers. Here's some of the work we've been doing with our grant. With our Culture for Everyone grant, we created something that we call Makaton glossaries. These are short videos that contain the Makaton signs for each of our productions. These are a really useful resource for new and returning freelancers to help them refresh or learn new signs ready for the stage. Added to this, we created the physical Makaton glossaries to accompany the script, so that when freelancers are revising and learning, they can refer to the page. With our Culture for Everyone grant, we were also able to offer 3 of our new freelancers the opportunity to gain their Makaton Level 1 certificate. This was a fantastic opportunity for them to not only learn Makaton for the first time, but gain a qualification that they can take with them in their careers.
Hello, my name is Heather, and I want to say thank you for giving the funding for me to be able to finish my Level 1 Makaton training.
Hi, my name is Shauna and I'm working with Topsy Turvy Theatre, and I would just like to say thank you very much for allowing me to complete my Level 1 Makaton training.
Hello, my name is Greg and I'm an actor for Topsy Turvy Theatre. Topsy Turvy Theatre supported me to get my Level 1 Makaton qualification, which I'm very grateful for.
The funding and training has enabled me to become a more accessible actor and be able to communicate to a wide variety of audience members.
I found it really interesting and useful to be able to understand the history and the context of Makaton signs, and being able to really understand who I'm directly impacting by using this language, as well as finding it really interesting how the signs came about, how they were created.
I've been aware of the existence of Makaton since I was in my early teens, when my younger brother was diagnosed with autism, and my mum used Makaton to support his communication and comprehension. It meant that he could tell us if he was feeling happy or sad, or if he was hungry or needed the toilet.
One of the most rewarding things is seeing the audience join in with us. I've particularly enjoyed when we sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and seeing lots of different ages within the audience join in and learn a new sign.
When I learned that Topsy Turvy Theatre is a Makaton friendly company, I knew straight away that I wanted to work with them because I've seen firsthand how useful Makaton can be at aiding someone's communication and comprehension.
It has been really useful to me to be working with a Makaton friendly organisation straight away after doing the course, because it allows me to practice my signs every single day and make it a part of my daily practice.
Being in a performance that uses Makaton gives me the motivation to learn new signs and keep learning and using my knowledge, because it's like learning a language. If you don't use it, you can forget it.
I'm also a freelance teacher and facilitator, and I've started using signs during my everyday classes to be able to help the children communicate more with me. So for example, things like when they need the toilet, or if I'm asking them all to sit down, or when it's time to go home.
Outside of my acting work, I'm a support worker for adults with additional learning needs, and some of those people also use Makaton. And now, thanks to my Makaton Level 1 qualification, I feel more prepared to do my job to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Wakefield Council, for giving us the funding so we are able to complete our Makaton Level 1. Goodbye!
For us, being a Makaton-friendly organisation isn't just about using signs in our productions. Wherever possible, we try and promote the use of Makaton. We do this by using Makaton symbols around the different venues we visit, by labelling key areas so that customers can find the toilets, the cafe, or the box office so they can buy their tickets. To build upon our use of Makaton symbols, our actors do what we call a Makaton walkthrough. These are short videos that highlight key areas within a venue and their corresponding symbol. These are really useful for people before they come to the theatre so that they know what to expect, especially if it's their first time visiting the theatre and they're a Makaton user. All these projects had the added benefit of giving our freelancers the opportunity to use Makaton regularly so that they could become more proficient and confident in their use of Makaton.
Hello, my name is Jodie. Makaton glossaries are really useful as it helps us to revise when creating a glossary, but also when learning a show or during the run of a show. It's also really helpful for returning freelancers and gives us a project to work on so that we're constantly using Makaton signing. Because we're still living in a world where Makaton signing isn't a primary form of communication, and so we need to find reasons to use it, because otherwise we're just going to rely on spoken word. And that's why we feel it's so important to use Makaton signing and be inclusive in our shows, in libraries, in schools, or in the theatre.
Our use of Makaton symbols has extended to our rehearsal space here in the Riding Centre in Wakefield. Here you'll find lots and lots of Makaton symbols, such as the stage and other key areas like where we keep our costumes, as well as our props. But not only that, you'll see that we've labelled areas such as the furniture. You'll see labels for chair and even one for table. As creative people, we actually found the labelling really inspiring and went one step further by creating a gallery wall within our rehearsal space, which identifies key symbols and signs for subject-specific language for the performing arts. I hope this has given you a little insight into our Makaton journey. And next time you come to see a Topsy Turvy Theatre show, have a little look out to see if you can see some of our Makaton signs and symbols. So, I'd just like to say a great big thank you to Wakefield Council for our Culture for Everyone grant. It's not only helped us create much more accessible theatre, but it's also helped us develop our culture of accessibility within our place of work. Thank you, Wakefield Council.